The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns offense will go to work first. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ducks offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But, Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wilson on the carry. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defense...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Lewis to throw. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Green. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky.
Off the play fake on first down. Found the spot in the defense.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little release to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I don't think the defense was expecting him on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it with Wilson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it. DB's right up on the receiver. The Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Lewis wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fit it in the window for the score.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, the ground game. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And the Ducks want to move quickly. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers and freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down at DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. That's caught. It's Andrews. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Andrews. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking deep. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Texas offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Working that left side now. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wilson on the carry. And some room to work.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lewis to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellows, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. He'll do it himself. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Andrews. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Time to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Wilson. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Line gets set, first down. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. missile just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he makes the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Flicks it out of the air. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lewis to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beebe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lewis wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Easy completion on the shuffle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Lewis to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that one? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the defense staying to lead to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's snuffed out behind the line again. Went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Lewis wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down and DK. Lofts one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lewis to throw. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beebe.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He's got it on the run. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Ducks in the hurry up.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Give to the single back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Working the big fella to the corner. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Beebe. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 4 over Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Andrews. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy is...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking downfield on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Rush is on him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lewis Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wide.